Good morning, I'm Kirk at Al's Garden Center here in Sherwood. This morning we're going to have a quick overview of planting roses and taking care of roses. So first of all, let's talk about planting roses, which we have a good supply here at Al's, and the rose show's coming up. This is a good time to get the rose that you might like. First of all, you need to get a good healthy rose that has some nice blooms on it. Then when you plant the rose, if you don't have really good soil, which a lot of us don't, we have the clay soil, work some kind of compost into the soil that you have. We recommend here at Al's the Al's compost bale with mycorrhizae, and then use a transplant fertilizer, because when you plant a rose, it's going to go through a little bit of shock, and this will help it get through that period. So now, for the established roses, which a lot of us have roses, I compare roses kind of to people taking care of themselves. If you don't constantly take care of them, then they don't look so good. If you quit taking your blood pressure medicine, guess what? Your blood pressure goes up. You don't take care of your roses, you get black spot. Simple as that. First of all, hopefully you've already fertilized your roses, which a lot of us have. I recommend this Bear product, 3-in-1, as disease and insect control and fertilizer. The thing about this, people come in and say, well, I use this, but I still got black spot. This only lasts 6 to 8 weeks. So if you did this in, let's say, February, guess what? Add up the days. It's been 6 or 8 weeks. You got to do it again. It's kind of like the blood pressure medicine, okay? The other products is a dry fertilizer with systemic in it. And then there's another one that doesn't have the fertilizer here, made by Bonide. Next of all, if you do get black spot, most of the time you're going to get a little bit of black spot, there are remedies. And this is a fine example of black spot right here, starting in on a rose. Another thing we fight is mildew. There's another example of mildew. This little white powdery stuff. Products we have, first of all, I recommend this highly. It's not organic, but it's called Funganil. And it is good for both black spot and mildew. On the organic side, we have the Rose RX, which is neem oil, which is an organic product, which is both good for insect and disease control. And next of all, kind of on the organic side, is a fertilizer that we recommend that is organic, is Rose Tone, made by the Sloan. Next of all, once your roses have bloomed, you need to trim off the old buds. You want to get a good pair of pruners, which I recommend these Felcos. They're not cheap, but they'll last you a lifetime. The recommended process is to go to find where the fifth leaf is on a stem. Let's say this is bloomed out. You would cut it off right above that, and then a new shoot will come out right above where that fifth leaf sticks out. So if you'll look at a rose, you'll see a lot of them will have 3 or 4 on a limb, and then you get down to the end and you'll find one that has 5 leaves. So folks, that's kind of a quick overview, but roses are like you. Don't forget, you got to take care of them.